Oh wow, I don't look like I'm doing okay. I know I say this all the time, but am I in focus? I don't know. Oh shit. Well, that's how makeup goes. Sometimes you get it on your nose. I debated on making this intro after I did what I'm about to do, but you know what? Screw it. You've already seen me like this 1,000 times. Oh, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Francesca, if you are new here, and today we're going to do an almost full face of makeup with new products. I don't have enough new things of everything to have them all be new, but like it's enough stuff that either it's new to me or I've never put on my channel before for the most part. So I'm just gonna get started into this pretty much. And I realized I just forgot to grab a foundation, so I'm gonna go grab that and then sit back down and then start my face. First step, I'm going to clip my hair back because I cannot do anything with my hair down. I can't do it. Alright, so I'm gonna get in a little bit closer here, and lighting's probably gonna change when I turn my light on, but it's very gloomy today that I need to film, so we're gonna deal with gloomy lighting. Actually, it looks really bad, so we're not gonna use that light and hope for the best throughout all of this. What am I gonna do first? We do eyes first around here, so I'm going to grab two new products to me. So the first one is this Mally Evercolor Shadow Stick Extra in the shade Burnished Bronze that Hannah kindly gave to me when I visited her in Charleston. So I'm gonna pop this all over my lid, and I probably should move my mirror closer, but well, I just have so much crap on here right now. Let's see if I can do this. Sorry for the noise. Can I do this? Okay, whatever. It's in frame. It's fine. Jackie Ina does it. I can do it. I'm gonna grab... That's... not comparing myself to her. She is a queen. Anyways, I'm just gonna blend this out so it's not super duper harsh. And wow, this lighting sucks. God, New York, why? I can't film next weekend though, so we're doing it today. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on the other eye. Try to get them as even as possible on the actual lid, and then I'll go in and add a little bit into my crease as well, but we'll just do this for now. Okay, let's blend it out a decent amount. I'm gonna put a little bit more in my crease because there's not really anything in there right now. And I probably won't put powders over this. I normally would, but for this video and for the sake of me trying to test only new products, we're just gonna use this in the crease and stick to a full cream eyeshadow look, because I'll do something else in a second with another cream product. But yeah, I feel like I haven't tried a lot of new products lately, and I did accumulate some while I was in Charleston, which was last week's vlog if you didn't see it. My friend Hannah gave me a few things, and I also picked up a few things, and I just had stuff that I've accumulated and realized that I've never talked about on my actual channel before, so... Okay, I might need to turn this light on. Sorry guys. Just want to see what's going on here. Not great things. Ugh. Okay, it's gonna keep blending, 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 and hope it doesn't dry. Whatever, this is fine. I'm not doing anything special today. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just want to test them out. And just give it a little bit more definition. Sometimes I will also go into the crease with a cream shadow or with a powder shadow. I don't feel like doing that today though. So right now I'm playing with these trio of Chart Cosmetics foil finger paints in the shade Bahamas. That's what they look like. It's probably not going to focus, but it's fine. Austin gave these to me a while ago. I forgot I had them. And now I'm going to use them. They're really fun. I've only used this lighter shade so far. This one right here. I haven't dove in the other two, but they're kind of like, well no, they're cream eyeshadows, but like in a pan. They foil really nicely. I don't know, it's just, they're fun, I like them. I'm just gonna put that in the center of my lid, and then if I have powder, usually it's a bit easier to blend them together, but since I don't, I'm just gonna kind of buff it out with this brush to kind of blend it into that bronze shade because it is quite a bit lighter. But we're just kind of going like that, blend them together, make a little gradient. What does it look like? We'll see. So that's it for eyes. I'm not going to do eyeliner because I'm not doing anything today, so I'm not going to do eyeliner. So that's kind of it for eyes. Again, if I wanted to, I could go in with something in my crease, and actually I might just go in with a little bit of bronzer in my crease just to set it a bit. So I'm just going to kind of just like add a little bit of definition in there. Not that it matters, but okay. So I've used this Mally stick a couple of times since I got it. Obsessed with it. The color's amazing. It does dry down a little bit faster, but like you need to blend it out quickly. Maybe use your fingers first, which I probably should have done. And so far so good with these foil finger paints. I think they're super fun. I need to figure out how to control and best use the two darker shades, but I'm really excited to use those throughout fall because I do love me a good cream eyeshadow. So I'm kind of going to move these out of the way somewhere over here and start with my face, I guess. So I guess I probably should prime it. I have two different primers I can use. The Milk Makeup Blur Stick and this IT Cosmetics Oil-Free Primer. Maybe let's do half and half. Why not? So on this side of the face, I'm going to use the Blur Stick. Maybe enough, I don't know. And on the other half of my face, I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics Primer. Okay. Just like a clear gel, I guess. And put it all over. And I'm sorry if you see any like texture on my face. I had an allergic reaction to something. Still not sure what it is. So I got a little bit of redness and texture on my face that I'm not going to judge any of the makeup products on because, you know, my face can't help it. I'm just going to blend this blur stick out a little bit with the brush. Okay. Next I'm going to go in with this Kevyn Aucoin corrector that I found at the TJ Maxx in Charleston. I haven't quite figured out my favorite way to use it yet, so we're going to try it like this today. I don't know. You can't really see it. The lighting's a little light. It's okay. It happens. I'm just kind of gonna bounce this in. This might just like not, I don't know what's happening with this. We'll see how this looks under foundation, because I've tried it over foundation, but under my other, I don't know. It's a corrector, so we'll see what I can do with it. I feel like it makes, I don't know if my under eyes have been dry, or if this just doesn't like my skin, but we'll see. We shall see. So I have not formed any opinions on this yet, but I kind of want to put foundation on now because this looks a little silly. I don't think I've used this on my channel before. It's not new to me, but Austin gave this to me a couple months ago. I've been like filtering it in, but this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. You can kind of see it in the shade Sateen 05. I'm gonna put a couple of pumps onto the back of my hand, grab a beauty sponge, beauty blender, and tap it in. This is a pretty good color match for me, actually, which doesn't happen very often with foundations. Of course, it's probably one of the lighter shade, if not the lightest shade, but it does the job. I do like it a lot, actually. I've been using it in and out of my routine for the past couple of months since I got it, but I don't think I've used it on my channel yet. So, you know, not new, but new enough. So I'm really annoyed. My camera stopped filming because it ran out of space, which was my fault. I don't want to just waste this video though, so I don't know what part we last filmed. From what I can understand, I was doing my foundation, so I don't think we missed too much. I'm really annoyed right now. Yeah, I think I was just buffing in my foundation, and then I think maybe I went in with this Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer. I used it under my eyes and then on like little spots around my face. I don't even know what I was explaining. Oh, I'm super annoyed. But I guess the last thing I was saying, while the camera was cut off, is that I was going to take a break to let my foundation and cream sit-in, so I guess we waited on that. So I'm going to, I guess I'm just gonna go in and keep continuing. God, this is what happens when I don't sit down and film for a while. I think I was actually saying, and I don't think it was in any of the clips before this, but I miss doing sit-down videos, and as much as I would like to give my skin a break today, I really wanted to film. So I'm just literally gonna do my makeup, film another video, and then run an errand really quick and then just take it off. But for reference also, I'm using this Make It Forever setting powder. That the only reason I'm not using it right now is because I want to finish my Becca one first. It's just like a translucent setting powder. It's got a little sifter, and I'm just using that to set my under eye concealer and like the corrector and everything, and use it a little bit down my nose as well, like to kind of set around it there as well. But yeah, I have nothing against this powder. I don't know how it photographs, but I don't really do flash photography anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But that's what I'm going to use to set my under eyes today, and then I'm going to go in with this Bare Minimals Bare Pro foundation powder in Satine 05. Again, this is from Austin. Haven't really been using this much because I don't really use pressed powders. I know this is like a foundation powder, and I'm going to use this setting powder because I can, so I'm just trying to find a brush to use for it. God, I have so many random brushes. We'll just use this one for now. It's probably not the right brush to use for it, but I don't care. Makeup and tools can be used however you want them to be used. So that's what people who use them wrong say, but still. This is like the first time I'm not using an illuminating powder though, so that's always fun. Yeah, I usually bring this powder with me when I'm traveling, either like home or if I'm just like staying somewhere for the weekend. Like when I dog sit, I usually bring this with me because it's small. I don't like carrying around loose powders with me. Don't really like traveling with loose powders if I don't have to, so that's kind of what I use it for. And yeah, my face is pretty much set, so I'm gonna go in with a new bronzer, which is the Saddle bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which Hannah kindly gave me when I was there. So this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bronzer. I'm gonna use this for everything because, again, I want to use as many new products as possible. So we're just gonna try to contour my nose for whatever reason. I'm gonna go through the normal steps of my makeup, I guess. I usually prefer using my Hoola Light bronzer on my nose because it is considerably less dark than this, but we're gonna use this anyways and figure it out. It doesn't look, I'm gonna blend this out now. I don't want to look at myself with this stupid contour on. Okay. Let's grab that brush. Now we're gonna grab this contour brush and hope this isn't too dark. Usually I like to do a little bit of Hoola Light under it just to give it a base, but we're gonna go right in with, oh wow, that's very dark. I will blend it out, I promise. I am a little fair, and I do prefer putting this on like my face set with loose powder, but such is life. I'm gonna blend this out now before I look like a streaky hot mess. It does blend out really nicely though. I really do like the color. I'm just fair, so like any color is gonna be dark on me. I just need to blend it out a lot, but my base right now is a little bit tackier than normal because I usually use a loose setting powder, but it's fine. It is doing the job. Is that, you can't even see any definition of my face because I'm so blown out because of the lighting. It's fine. Maybe I'll put a little bit more on. Oh, I forgot to do down here as well. I like to contour my jaw when I can. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I'm realizing now I don't have a blush over here. But I don't have any new blushes, so maybe I'll forego that. I don't know. Yeah, normally I would put blush on here, but I don't have any. Maybe I'll just put a little bit more bronzer on. This is a Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade 27 Sundance. We're gonna use this as makeshift, not blush, we're just gonna use it to bring some color to my face. So kind of put it on like in the blush area, add a little color to my skin, put it on here as well. There we go, that's something. There we go. Just gotta make do with what you have. My hair is falling down, so we're gonna re-clip that back. Great. I guess the last step is gonna be my eyebrows. So I'm doing them a different way, which I don't remember if I did this in the last video or not, but I'm gonna comb through them. Just sometimes they get, all the makeup doesn't come out from the night before. Usually it does, but if it doesn't for any reason, I like to comb through to make sure they're soft. So yes, I'm using an eyelash brush to comb through them to make sure that they're not crusty. And that seems less crusty to me. I'm gonna grab this new It Cosmetics brow powder, or brow power, sorry, that Hannah gave me, and I'm gonna use the spoolie side just to kind of brush my brows up. You can see that. And kind of give them their natural arch and kind of like back comb them almost so they are their longest, most beautiful selves. And you can see the sparsity where I have some little gaps. Then I'm going to grab the other side, which is supposed to be like a universal color. You can't really see that tip, but I'm just going to do a little bit of filling in. I usually just focus it on the tip. Most of the time, but sometimes I'll add a little bit more. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I do have to add a little bit more over here because it has a little more of a gap above it than the other side. Maybe I'll just fill a few little hairs in here and there. Not too picky about it. And kind of comb through them again. Kind of keep where I want them to be when I put my gels in them. Oops, dropping stuff. For some reason, my brows have been taking so much longer than usual now that I care about brushing them. And these aren't new. Well, yeah, these aren't new, but I'm just gonna use Glossier Boy Brow because it's probably the only Glossier product I actually like. Other than, I do like Lash Lick, that's a lie. But I do love Boy Brow. I just like that it's so tiny, and I know other brands do this, but I just think it performs very well. It does. I will give that to Glossier. It performs very well. I do like it. It's a great color match for me too. Because sometimes the brown colors can like lean a little red and orangey, and I'm like, no, I just have brown brows. But black is too dark. Like that's when you're like, what the like, Francesca, you have dark brows, but you don't have those dark brows, you know? Gonna wait that to set in for a little bit while I'm waiting for the brows to just dry a little bit before I put a clear coat over them. I'm just gonna curl my lashes really quickly for mascara, obviously. Don't have any contacts on or anything, so I'll put glasses on later. Whatever, it's been long enough. I'm just gonna brush through them with like an Anastasia clear gel just to really set them in, because the Boy Brow actually doesn't do a bad job at making them like stick and stay, but this Anastasia clear brow gel like really makes them like in place, like permanent. Well, not obviously not permanently, but you know, makes them stay in place pretty well. For mascara, we're going to use the Kevyn Aucoin, the Volume Mascara. I usually use their Expert Mascara, but this is a tiny, tiny, tiny little wand. And I'm going to do under my, oh gosh, under the bottom lashes first. Makes them very long. Well, they are very long, but you can make them very visible. Oh boy. Well, that looks not fantastic. They're a little scraggly today. Oh wow. My lash look does not make them look this long. And then I'm gonna go in with this on the top lashes as well, just so we can see like how it does its job. And I think this does a really good job at lengthening and volumizing. It's a very thin brush though, so if you do not like thin brushes, this is probably not the one for you. I don't really have any preference. I don't like when they're too thick, but everything else I'm like, eh, whatever. Actually, I don't like brushes that are too thick or that are like super plasticky that you feel like you're jabbing your eye. Like I used to love Benefit They're Real, but then I was like, I used it one time and like my post-college life, and I was like, oh my god, I felt like I was literally jabbing my eyes out. So this is it. This is the look. See if I can do like a little close my eyes. Can I show you what's going on? This is my brows. There's no, again, no eyeliner, no blush, but just want to make sure I used all new products. So other than obviously Boy Brow and the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, everything else is new-ish. If not new to me, then new to the channel. So yeah, I'll link it all down below if you're interested in what I used on my face today. But thank you for bearing with my technical difficulties. I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, go for it. I post new videos every Saturday, pretty much. Was late last week, but I had it edited on Saturday and exported it, just didn't upload it. Not that it matters, it's fine. But yeah, next week's video will be a Charleston haul, with all the new things that I picked up, mostly beauty, a little bit of fashion, and after that, don't know, but I will see you in next week's video. Again, if you have any suggestions, comments, etc., you can leave them down below. I think I said subscribe if you feel like it, but you know, it'd be cool if you stuck around. If not, all of my other social platforms are linked down below if you're more interested in my Instagram, my Twitter, in which I think I'm hilarious, and my blog, which I need to update more often. Anyways, before I keep rambling, I will see you in next week's video. So yeah, bye.